After what one judge called troubling months of ICE detention, Kilmar Abrego Garcia has now been released from ICE custody.
Abrego Garcia, the man once wrongfully deported to El Salvador and then brought back to the U.S., Nashville specifically, left an ICE detention center this afternoon following a federal judge's order.
News Channel 5 Investigates reporter Levi Ismail has details on what this means for his freedom.
This is arguably one of the biggest developments in the Kilmar Abrego Garcia saga. A federal judge out of Maryland just ordered his immediate release from ICE custody. Now, if you've been following along with this case out of Maryland, I don't know if you're all that surprised. For months, this Maryland judge had asked someone from the Department of Homeland Security to come forward and provide answers as to what the plan is for deporting Abrego Garcia. This is after Abrego Garcia had pled not guilty here in Tennessee and was released on bond pending trial on 2 human smuggling charges. He went back to Maryland and was almost immediately taken into ICE custody. Since then, this Maryland judge has said that when Abrego Garcia was first wrongfully expelled to El Salvador, the court struggled to understand the legal authority for even seizing him in the first place. DHS had sent one person after another to not only argue that they had the legal authority to deport Abrego Garcia, but also give the name of one African country after another that they said they were willing to send Abrego Garcia. All these months later, and Abrego Garcia was still in a Pennsylvania ICE detention facility, partly because in some of those cases, those African countries wrote back saying they never agreed to accept a man that the U.S. government has already called a dangerous gang member. Abrego Garcia did agree to be deported to the Spanish-speaking country of Costa Rica, which has already said that they're willing to accept him, only to learn that the Trump administration has not even been in contact with Costa Rica. This is why the judge now says that this man has waited long enough. DHS issued a statement calling what happened in Maryland, quote, naked judicial activism by an Obama-appointed judge, saying that they plan to continue fighting this tooth and nail. We heard some of the same from Tennessee Senator Marsha Blackburn, who said that this jeopardizes the safety of American citizens. Now, this doesn't end the legal challenges for Abrego Garcia, because even if he's released, he still has to follow the bond conditions they agreed to here in Tennessee, meaning that he has to stay in the custody of his brother in Maryland. He has to wear an electronic monitoring device. His travel is limited to court, work, church, and any doctor's visits. Meanwhile, in Tennessee, we're still waiting on a ruling from a judge as to if these 2 human smuggling charges against Abrego Garcia were, quote, vindictive and should be thrown out. It's not clear what's next for the legal challenges for Abrego Garcia, whether it's here in Tennessee or in Maryland, but at least for now, it looks like he's one step closer to being a free man. With News Channel 5 Investigates, I'm Levi Ismail.
It's a lot to keep track of. The trial in the Tennessee case is expected to begin in January, pending any new rulings from the judge over whether to dismiss the human smuggling charges. Several sealed court documents were just filed in that case yesterday. We will bring you answers as we learn more.